Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle. I hope all of you are doing well. We are doing okay over here. This seems to be, in the last few months, a sick home. Like we're just coming down with stuff left and right like we've never done before. I mean, I had my flu shots. I've always had, taken my vitamins and everything. But this year, you guys, it's just not working. But I will do a separate video about all of that on my little health issues. Today it is pouring rain by us. It has been a very mild winter in central Illinois. I can't even believe that, I was driving my daughter to work today, this morning, and it's like pouring rain like a storm in January, But I've been working on this morning and making yarn balls. I had a huge donation of plastic bags, so I had to clear off my whole table here so I could do this video. But today we are going to be talking about the 2020 12 cast-ons. So Angela from YarnNyarns, I have watched her since day one. I think we're going on 4 years. Maybe 4 years. I'm not sure, but no, not more than 5, but I think it's 4 years. Every Christmas Eve, she would do these 12 cast-ons for the upcoming year. And she would take 12 days, starting Christmas Eve, and she would cast on new projects, every day a different one, for the coming year. And it'd be always some personal item she's always wanted to make. And however long it would take her that day for that item, that's what she would show, right? So then, of course, you know how it is. Sometimes you have a lot of crocheting. You can get a lot done in one evening, and sometimes you can't. And then she would spend the rest of the year working on them and in her leisure, right? And, of course, she's doing other things, too, crocheting other items. So I have joined her for these 12 cast-ons all of these years. And I think last year I ended up only doing 4, and I finished all 4 because in all these years that we've casted on 12, I still have, sorry guys, about 5 projects that I never finished. And I really wanted to finish everything. I don't want to be adding more to the pile. I really want to complete everything that I have on the hook. And these projects that I have, and I showed them to you, they're all hanging here. And I think in about 2 videos back, I showed you all of the ones that are still in whips and have been for the last 2 years. And I really want to finish them. It's kind of sad to say because it's been so long that a lot of them I lost, I don't want to say interest, but I no longer want to use the same, maybe neckline or a sleeve. I want to change it up. So I think they will end up being entirely different than what I normally plan in the beginning. This year, I only casted on 3 projects with her. I was going to do more, but I did not have a chance to go get my supplies. And I'm going to call it supplies because it's technically not really yarn, although it's part of the fiber community. So I did not have time to go get that, what I needed. And so I'm just going to show the 3 that I began and entered in her make-along. You have to the end of January to, cast on or hook on or whatever you want to. It can be any fiber art. She doesn't care if you are weaving or spinning or like crocheting, knitting, embroidery, whatever that you felting. I think last year or the year before she did felting even. But I chose 3 projects and I am really super excited about my projects. I want to get back to them. I think this is going to be a good year for me in finishing off a lot of these items. So let me show you the very first one. It has to do with my Advent from Terry's Nana's Crochet Idea. If you remember all these little pretty hanks, small mini ones that she sent to me in an Advent box to open up every day. But I didn't get to do all that because of my, I was sick majority of December. But I did number them as I pulled them. Like this is number 6. And I wanted to make something in the order that I pulled them, in the colors. Now, these are very what I would call vibrant colors, you guys. I don't really have a shawl of just vibrant colors like this. So I decided to make a shawl, you guys. And I decided to make something, it is called a Crochet Simple and Elegant Beginner Shawl. And it is from Sirin Crochet. And it's spelled out S-I-R-I-N. Sirin, is that how you say her name? I am going to have a link down below. Even though I say that, and I have been very remiss lately about putting down the links, and I apologize. I've made something from her before. I liked the way it looked. It was very intricate. It is a 2-row repeat. So on the first day, I really loved making this. And look what I got so far, you guys. I got a lot done. It is so fun to make. Now, I don't know if you can see all the subtle changes in the yellow, because this is day 5. There's 5 days worth here of the hanks. Okay, there are many, and I don't know if you can tell. Like it began with this very lime greenish kind of yellow, and then it went into yellow with hints of green specks in there, and then it went into a yellow with hints of yellow specks. I don't see if you can see it through here, and then it went into this canary kind of yellow, really kind of orangey yellow, and then this beautiful, I think it's called graham cracker. Now they do not have names on the colors themselves, but they have lot numbers, except that some of them have a color, and this brown one is called, I think, Graham Teddy Grahams or something. So here it is. This is what it looks like. It's a 2-row repeat, really easy to do, so much fun. And like I said, the way I pull them out, that's how they're going to get done. And so far, I think I'm going to really enjoy that. There's 5 days here. I still have 20 days to go. I'm not sure what the next color 6 is. Oh, I think this is it. The one that I showed you. This will be the next color. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so anxious to get to it. I am so loving the shawl, and I think it'll be perfect for summer, and it'll be perfect for like even winter. It'll be good. It'll be good. So that's going to be the next one. I think it's going to look good. You guys, it's going to look good. Anyway. And she does have a border yet that goes around that she, I haven't seen it yet, but I think it's very intricate like this. So I am in love with this. I am so far very much in love with it. I have this much left to go. Not sure if I will finish another row. Where am I at? Oh, I did finish. I'm going to be starting a 3rd row of this. So maybe I will have enough to finish. I'm loving it right now. It's very delicate, very feminine, I think. I'm going to love it. Let's see if you can see that. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, that's going to be, I'm anxious to get back to it. At first I thought maybe I would have plenty and I would have extra, but I don't know. Because these hanks are little, you guys. They're mini hanks. So anyway, that's day 1 of this shawl. And I haven't done a shawl in a long time, so there it is. And I've been putting them in little project bags. Okay, day 2 is actually going to end up being a gift for my niece. And I have promised her this blanket last year, and beginning of last year, and I never came through. So I'm definitely making this my day 2, and I've already done quite a bit of work on it. One of my 12 cast-ons in the past have been a Mandela blanket for my mom. And I ended up making it for her. It was all done in pastels, like pinks and lilacs, and it was just all pastels, like Christmas colors. It was yellow, and it was very light. It was very light and white and creamy. And I ended up giving it to her. My niece, my mom ended up putting it on her bed. And my niece fell in love with it. And she's like, can you make me one? So this is part 1. I didn't finish the part 1. I still have to go around with the final for day 2. But I love, love, love how it's coming out. Now, I told myself if I make another Mandela, which I plan to make another one besides this one right here, that I was going to use every color that I could possibly find. That I was going to make it very vibrant, very colorful. It was going to pop. Now I am, this is I believe from, it's in a Nutshell. Is that her name? And she uses beautiful colors that pop, man. And I said, and I like the ways her came out. Now, the one I made for my mom, I didn't completely finish all the rows. I kind of stopped because I thought it was getting too big for what I needed to do. And it's been going on for like a long time. It took me a long time to finish it. I was dragging my tail with that blanket. But I'm not going to do it with this one. So I love how it's coming out. Look at all the different shades of blues that are in here. There are so many yarn colors out there, guys, and I think if I incorporate them, it's going to come out very vibrant. I want to make one for myself. So here I am. This is almost done with the part 1. And the part 1 that, as you can see, I have to do this part here, this going around with that single color. I didn't finish doing that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. This is my day 2 of the 12 cast-ons. I am very excited. I cannot wait to do my own. I plan on also doing Sophie's Universe and all the other beautiful ones. I love these type of blankets. This is going to go to my niece. So yes, it may be a year late, but it will get there this year in the next coming weeks. Now, my day 3, you're going to think I am absolutely crazy for even considering this a project. You're going to think I'm crazy. Totally crazy. But, hold on, guys. Let me get my bag. I am using my Whisk F bags for a lot of these projects because I don't have official project bags. So I'm putting it in this one, in my kitty cat, or my daughter's kitty cat project. So you guys are going to think I'm totally bonkers for even considering this a 12 cast-on project. But if you have been watching me, you know I fell in love with washcloths, scrubbies, you name it, for the kitchen. And I have a lot of cotton yarn and scrubby yarn and whatnot that I have reserved. Sorry, Terry really hates it when my phone does that. Anyway, and I, you know, I even had it all in a basket that I'm going to make a whole bunch because my daughter wants some, my son wanted some, I needed some. I was going to even do them for my family and send them to them for Christmas. Everybody would get a little package. I just, you know, I crochet for ministry, so a lot of my time, I would say 99% of my time is spent crocheting for ministries. That's what I do for organizations. Everything I do is centered around these organizations. And when it comes to my own personal projects, this is my wish list. I put them up here. I start them. I tell myself, well, I'm going to get it done. And I keep postponing because the need is so great for the organization. So, but I am going to reserve time this year, even if it's just a day, one day a week, one evening, where I devote it to personal projects. So I ended up, you guys, I know it's crazy, putting all my, well, I shouldn't say all because I still have plenty that I did not get to. Put all my scrubby yarn, you know, like I have all this scrubby yarn here. All my cotton and scrubby yarns in here, and I have tons more, and they're all going to go in here. They're all going to go into this little bag here, and I am going to be making all my, I'm going to make sure I got all my stuff. All my, I'm going to be making scrubbies, I'm making washcloths, and I'm making Swifter covers because I don't want to be buying any more Swifter pads. I want to just use my own and wash them and all. And like I said, I have my son, my daughter, and myself. 3 households here. So I'm going to show you what I have done so far in that one night. You can make washcloths really quick. I will tell you that I have, I think, just about every type of cotton yarn And I am seeing a major difference in the quality of the cotton yarn. So let me show you the first one. Where is my pad? Where's the label here? Oh, here it is. It is this type right here. It's the sugar and cream, but it's in a different color. So, right, and this one has the, what they call the scrub on. It has those. I got these at a reduced price now at Hobby Lobby. So these also have the scrubby yarn on them, right? So they're half cotton, half scrubby. And when I first got these, when I saw them, I thought, wow, that's fantastic. What a great idea. Oh my gosh. So I got some, right? You got some have scrubbies on it. Can you see that? Yeah. So this is the sugar and cream. And let's see, what color did I do? I can't see. And this is the energetic pink. So here's one washcloth that I did in them. And this is just a basic square that I did it in. I tried to go and like do different patterns and all that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do a basic one. Now, I am not a fan of this type of, that's half scrubby, half cotton. I am not a fan of it at all. First of all, it's not easy to work with. So I made two, first of all. Let me show you. I did make two. I didn't even weave in my ends yet or anything. So I made two. This is a double crochet. I alternated between a double crochet and a half double, double crochet, half double. And then I give it a little border. It's a little border. This is, what did I say, energetic pink. And it has, like I said, the scrubby and the cotton. Scrubby and the cotton. I did not like working with that. I'm sure all of you have tried that already. I did not like working with it. It was not easy to crochet because the scrubby is a different weight than the cotton. I don't like the way this feels. And I don't think that the sugar and cream is a good quality cotton. I think I made a couple of the ones that I have are sugar and cream, and after you wash them, they get really rough. But you know what? I use up whatever yarn I have. I do not waste yarn. So I'm going to use them up. But I am not a fan of that half scrubby and half cotton in one row. I just did not like that at all. I did not like that. So I got two of those done. Then I think this one came from Terry, sent it to me. She had this little ball of a scrubby, and I really like my scrubby pads. I make them in a square, and what I do is I just crochet a rectangular piece and I fold it over, and then I, crochet around the end so it's nice and thick. See? It's like a pouch. And that's my scouring pad. I love using that for my dishes. Things like that. I only have two, and I find that you got to wash these quite often or they stink, So I need more. My son needs more. My daughter needs more. So I did do that. This is one evening, you guys, And then I was experimenting. Let me do my Swifter pad, and this is as far as I got on my Swifter pad, you got. And I know it looks small, but this is the one for my son, and actually I think it's a little bit the way I was watching somebody's tutorial, and I think the way she's doing, I would have just made like one long rectangle and like folded the ends over. That's what I would have done for a Swifter pad, but some of these tutorials out there are like very elaborate. I mean, it's just a Swifter pad, but that's how I would have done it. So this is just the beginning of this one. I'm not sure what this was. I think it's Scientology Hobby Lobby. Is that what that? I don't remember. I thought I was saving. Yeah, Scrabology. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know how to talk, people. Anyway. It is part of the Hobby Lobby yarn. It's this one right here. It's very pretty. My scrubby yarn. So that's about all I got done. Which, 2 washcloths, 1 scouring pad, and the beginning of a Swifter pad. And that's all I got. And I'm doing it in the scrubby for the Swifter pad to get like that deep clean. I figured the scouring pad would have a good one for the kitchen floor. You know how the kitchen floor, boy, I don't know about your kitchen floor, but my kitchen floor is like, good God, I need a really scrub brush sometimes. You know, because when you use your Swifter pads for your other items, right, like your living room, your wooden floors and all, it just glides. You just want to like dust it. You don't really have to clean it. But anyway, those are my 3 projects that I am kind of entering into Angela's yarn, her 12 cast-ons for 2020 make-along. And you have till January 31st. Is it 31 days in January? Good Lord, it's my birthday month and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's 31 days. And you post them. I will put her link down below where you can either send her an email or post it on her Instagram, and then she'll put everyone's name, I guess, and pull out a winner. But it's just fun to do. We need sometimes incentives to get us going, to get us started, to go. Like, we want to do projects, but we don't have an incentive. We don't have a push. Especially like in January, we don't have that oomph that we need. So that's going to be my goal. All my cotton yarn is going to go in there. All of that is going to get done soon. I'm excited about all 3 of my projects. I am actually going to pick one day a week where I am working on just that. I'm trying to decide on what day that would be. Am I going to be at home when I do that? I'm not sure. I'm going to need, like for my old cast-ons, I'm going to need to like refer to a pattern or refer to a tutorial. But like for all of these, I don't need to do that. I can just, I can continue on. Well, except for the Mandela, I need a tutor. So I guess I can't really do them outside of work. I have to choose a day where that's all I do. But anyway, you guys, those are my 3 cast-ons. I do want to do a 4th one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I need to get going. I need to go pick up, my supplies for it, and I can't do it otherwise, but I still have plenty of time. So who knows, I might be back with a 4th 12 cast-on. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.